I find it crazy how the most unrealistic part of iRobot is that Will Smith's character is the only robophobe, not just in the city, in the world. To the point where when the creator of the robots is presumably murdered, he leaves behind a message specifically asking for Will Smith. He says, get that one dude, the only dude who doesn't trust robots, to do the investigation, because the creator knows that Will Smith is the only person the only cop who would even consider that it might be the robots. And guess what? It was the robots that did it. He goes to the crime scene and he's led in by one of the workers, the assistant, right? And she, when he's in the crime scene, a robot bursts out of a hiding spot, bursts out. And he's like, what the? And the lady's like, oh, chill, it's just a robot. Lady, the robot is hiding in the crime. Someone was murdered. Lady, come on now. And she says, no, don't worry about it. Yo, shut down. And the robot's like, nah, I'm good. And then runs. So we chase him, capture him, cool. Now we're interrogating him. And everybody's like, bro, come on, I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. He was in the crime scene. All right, guys. And then the craziest part, again, is not just that Will Smith is the only robophobe, but the fact that everybody else is like, you're crazy. Looking at him like he's crazy. There comes a point where Will Smith is in a tunnel and it's shut down by the robots, and they send in hundreds of robots to kill him. And he defends himself, at which point you find out bro is a quarter clanker. Crazy. He's a cyborg. Defends himself, and then the police show up. And they say, bro, what is going on? What happened here? And he's like, what do you... Go back in the tunnel. You'll see the robot. Go look at the robots. What are you talking... What do you mean? We just came from that tunnel. There was no robot. What robots? The goddamn robots, Sean. And they're like, yeah, you're fucking crazy. Give us the badge. I'm fired. I'm crazy. So then the investigation continues unofficially, and then all of a sudden, it is the robots. It was them. Shocker. And everybody's like, what? And then that's when people start becoming robophobes. So it took you guys being enslaved by robots to become robophobic. Come on now. Even Will Smith's character became robophobic because he was saved by a robot and they could have saved a girl. Bro. And the fact that it was allowed to go this far, because in real life, if we're being honest, this is 10 years in the future, by the way, with his story takes place 10 years, 2035. The second that we see that murder happen, the second we find the robot in there, and the second we say, yo, pull up the footage is deleted. This is a completely automated system. Clanker. It was the clanker. Deactivate him.